Woo! How we doing tonight, guys? This is a special one. This is a powerful video, I'm telling you. God has sent me to talk directly to you. You are a chosen one. I can feel it. I can feel the anointing going through you. I can feel it. We're going to talk about that today, all right? Just because you may be anointed, just because you may be the chosen one, do not think for a second that life is going to be easy, okay? Listen, when you were living in your sin, because I know you were, us chosen ones, we were never perfect, all right? None of us are perfect, not even the chosen ones. Like I said, you may have the ability to prophesize. You may have the ability to heal the sick. You may have the ability to cast out demons. But that does not mean things are going to be easy for you. No. If anything, that means it's going to be harder. It's going to get harder, and I will tell you why. Because the devil, he doesn't want you walking on the path that God has chose for you, that God has set out for you. He doesn't want that. So yeah, right when your blessings are right around the corner, that's when things are going to get hard. Of course they are. And God's going to be testing you at this time. As soon as you find out you're a chosen one, that's when things get hard. I know when I found out, I cried every day. I cried every day for 2 weeks straight. I'm not a crier. I am not a crier at all. I was always the type to hold my tears in because I thought that was weak. I thought it was weak. You know what I mean? I'd be ashamed of it. You know, I'd be ashamed of it like any young man would. Because, we live in a society that condemns young men if they're not strong, if they're not tough. But then at the same time, they tell us that we can't be those things. If you look at the world right now and you just don't understand what's going on, you're probably a chosen one. I know for me, I never understood a lot of things. Now, that doesn't mean that I didn't partake in them. Of course I did. Of course I partook in sanctum because I was lonely. You know what I mean? And a lot of us chosen ones, we come up lonely. I know growing up for me, I really had nobody around. You know, God bless my father. He worked so hard to take care of me and keep a roof over my head, and things got hard, but he was always working, always. So he didn't have time for his son, and that's fine. That's fine. I'm not here to condemn or convict my father. I'm not. I love him so much, and I'm so grateful for him. I thank the Lord every day for having a father like that. Trust me, I do. But that doesn't mean that he had time for me. So growing up, I spent a lot of time alone, man. A lot of time sad, like just thinking I wasn't good enough. You know what I mean? I wasn't good enough for people. I know I'd always give my everything to anybody that walked in my life. I'd give them my entire heart. They needed anything. Here's my shirt. Here's my shirt. Take it. Please take it. I would beg them to take it because I wanted them to like me. I wanted them to be around because I was tired of being alone. But it never worked for me. I'd always end up alone, worse off than I started. Hurt, heartbroken. I can't tell you how many girlfriends I've had go through my life that I just wanted to give the entire world, like, I love you so much. You're perfect. You're an angel sent from heaven for me. You saved my life. I was so depressed before you and all that. But then at the end of it, when they leave, or if I leave, which rarely happened, I only left a girl, I can't say one time, but you could count it probably on two hands. Okay? And it was hard every time. It was hard every time because I was like, man, I'm really going to hurt her when I do this. You know what I mean? Or sometimes it would just be like, man, she doesn't even care. She doesn't even care if I leave. But then I'd still be giving everything I could to her, trying to make her stay. It's the same thing with friends, man. I can't tell you. Recently God has shown me the fake friends that I have in my life, the snakes, the people that are controlled by the devil. Now listen, you're going to have a lot of people in your life that are being used and controlled by the devil. They don't know it, so don't go condemning them, okay? Just distance yourself. Distance yourself and pray for that person. That's all you can do. I know for me, one of my friends that I recently found out, he's possessed by demons. He's possessed by demons. I'm just going to come out and say it. I recently found that out. I was walking past his house the other day, and my first thought was I should go bless his house. Because another one of my friends that I met here at work, he was going through some tough times with his roommates. So I walked up to his house the one day. I put my hand on it. I said a prayer. I blessed the house. And I ask him every night now, how are things going? It's been a week. He tells me every night, dude, I don't know what happened, man, but things are going great. Like we're brothers, you know? Like we love each other. Everything's going great. Everything's perfect. The fighting just stopped out of nowhere. So anyway, as I was saying about my one friend that I realized was a snake, that I realized was being controlled by the devil, walking past his house, right? And my first thought is I should go bless his house like I did for Paul's, because sorry, I just got going there for a minute. But anyway, I'm walking past his house, right? And my first thought is I should go bless his house because I did that for my other friend from work, right? And things went great for him. But, you know, the human side of me, the earthly side, the devil whispering in my ear told me, nah, because he's not your real friend. He's a snake. Why would you do anything for him, right? But that's not what Jesus says. So that was my first instinct. My first instinct was do it, and then I thought, no, don't do it. So I'm walking past, and then I'm like, you know what? That's not what Jesus would want. That is not what Jesus would want. Just because I give this person so much and they've literally given me nothing in return, that doesn't matter. I still got to go bless the house. Put my hand up on it and I prayed. I said, Lord, take the demons away from this house. Help this person. Touch them and soften their heart. Show them the truth like you've shown me, because I love this person. Even though, you know, I overextended, I gave everything and I received nothing, I still love this person. And I still love all the people that I did that for my entire life. You know, there's only one person in my life, and that's my grandmother. God bless my grandmother. God bless my grandmother. I got her tatted right here. God bless my grandmother. She's the only person in my life ever that has shown me true love, other than my father, of course. But my father, he's a quiet type, you know, the strong stoic type. The type that goes to work for 12, 13, 14 hours a day, comes home and straight to bed. Straight to bed. There's no I love yous, no hugs, none of that. Not that my dad's not a bad guy. I'm not saying that. I'm not condemning my dad. I'm not convicting him. I love him and I'm grateful for him. I thank the Lord for him every single day. Every single day. And that's what you got to do for those people. Hold them tight. If they truly love you and they truly give to you as you give on to others, hold them tight. They are special people. There's not many of us anymore. There's not many of us that are like that. And the Bible talks about that, man. The Bible talks about that. What do they say? The narrow path. Not many are going to be able to walk it to get into heaven. Most people are going to go down the wide path because it's the easy path. The path of temptation and sin. That's the easy path. Of course they're going to go down it. It's easy. I was going down that road until God plucked me out of my sin. Literally, beside myself. He grabbed me and he forced me out. He said, no, this is not your purpose. I mean, I told y'all in one of my shorts, the night before I cut myself. And I had no clue why. I didn't know why I did that because, I mean, yes, I was having suicidal thoughts and all that. Actually, at the time, I thought I was happy. That specific time I'm talking about, I thought I was good. I wasn't having any suicidal thoughts. The weeks leading up to it, yeah, they would come. The suicidal thoughts would come, but I pushed them out. I forced them out because I've dealt with that my entire life. Suicide. I mean, I have cuts all over myself. That's from when I was a kid, man. That's from when I was 14, 15 years old. Riding my scooter down a hill. I start cutting myself while I'm riding down the hill. Because there was just such a deep pain inside me and mourning. And I didn't even know why. You know what I mean? Yeah, I've gone through plenty. I've lost plenty of friends, plenty of relatives. My big brother died when I was a kid. Rest in peace, Dougie. Love you. God bless you. But, I mean, that really had nothing to do with why I was cutting myself. Now I see the truth. The truth is the devil saw that I was a chosen one because you're chosen before you're even brought into this earth. You're chosen by God before you're even brought in this planet, before you're even birthed by your mother. So, of course, the devil was trying to kill me, man. I mean, I died for 3 minutes and 37 seconds when I was 17 years old. I was on the run from probation for, 5-6 months, right? And this is how they caught up to me. I took a bunch of different pills. I mean, Lyrica, Percocets, Klonopin. I took all the bottles. I just literally, da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da. Thank God my little brother saw. Thank God my little brother saw me doing this. Thank God he caught me. Maybe I wanted to get caught. You know, I don't really remember how it went that night because I was so messed up. And there was a person this night that wanted to fight me, you know? And I'm all hyped up. I was so high, you know what I mean? And I sort of kind of remember this. So I went over to the house, and I can't even walk. You know what I mean? I could barely walk straight, right? I come into the house. He sees me. What does he do? He takes advantage of the fact that and this is one of my friends, right? This is one of my friends. He sees me walking like this. He jumps off his porch. Boom, right in the face. He hits me. Now, we get into a little scuffle. I don't remember how it goes. Really, all I remember is at the end of it, I was on top of him, and he said, dude, stop. My neighbor's going to call the police, whatever. And then we got up, dusted each other off, whatever. We're all good. We stopped. I'm walking up the street, right? And my dad pulls up on me. Skirt! Because some girl realized I wasn't acting like myself. Thank God for her, too. If you see this, thank God for you. Thank God for you, because you saved my life that night. You and my little brother saved my life that night. My dad pulls up on me. I heard what you did. I know what you did. Get in the car. We're going to the hospital. I'm sitting there. Oh, no, I do this all the time. I'm fine. Yeah, well, guess what? I was not fine. I had to get life flighted, man. Life flighted, bro. They had to put a tube down my throat. I was connected to all kinds of machines. My dad told me I'm trying to rip the tube out of my throat, and I was going crazy. They had to strap me down, right? That's the devil, man. That was the devil inside me. Truly. So I'm not perfect. Don't look at me and think just because I know I'm a chosen one that I'm perfect, because I'm not. I'm not. God put me through all that, though, to build my wisdom up, to build my brain up. So now when I see people who are hurting, they could be smiling, man. They could be faking it as best as possible. They could be Leonardo DiCaprio level of acting and faking it. I could still see the pain, man, because that was me. That was me, and that was you at one point. That was you at one point. God put you through that for a reason, so you can sense the pain in others and help heal them. God gave you that power, man. God bless you, dude. God bless you, man. How are you not grateful right now? How are you not on your knees begging God, thank you so much, telling him how grateful you are? I'm telling you, man. If you never went with sanctum in the world, and you always kind of thought like, man, this don't make sense, bro. Like, none of this stuff makes sense. I know that's how I always was. Even though I partook in it, doesn't mean that it made sense to me, man. None of it made sense to me, bro. I'm telling you. Like the corn, right? The corn, for example. Every time I watched that, and don't get me wrong, I was addicted. I was addicted to that, sex, drugs, violence, everything. I mean, I can't tell you how many times I went to jail as a kid. You know what I mean? 13 to 17 years old, man. I don't know, I was locked up at least 10 times. At least 10 times. I've gone to mental hospitals. I've been everywhere, man. I've been everywhere trying to find my purpose, bro. The devil was blocking my purpose, though. And that's what it is, man. That's what it is. When things get hard, all that means is the devil's trying to block your blessings, bro. So don't let him. Don't let him, man. You're still here today. After all you've been through, you're still here today. So how are you going to let the devil tempt you? How are you going to let the devil tempt you, man? Ask God for strength, and he will give it. What did Job say? What did Job say? The Lord giveth, the Lord taketh away. Blessed be the Lord, man. Blessed be the Lord. That's what I'm talking about. God bless y'all, man. Pray today. I love you. You are a chosen one, man. You've been watching this video for a reason. God bless you.